Hi, I'm Spring Bengtzen. Welcome back to my real estate blog. This is Russ Johnson with Academy Mortgage and Lease OptionOmics. He's here today to talk to you about a couple of different options of different financing to take advantage of in today's market. So I'm going to introduce Russ. He's going to give you his contact info, and then if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to contact him directly or give me a shout as well. So go for it.
Thanks. So I'm Russ, 801-541-5501. That's my mobile. You can get a hold of me anytime. Thanks, Spring, for letting me come today. Spring's awesome. She cares about her clients, and that's why I'm here. There's a lot going on in the market. You're all aware. We have a program. I'm going to grab this. It's called Lease OptionOmics, and it goes over about 4 major alternatives for you as a buyer or seller to help you with your real estate needs. There's a lot of cases right now where people aren't qualifying for loans. Either you want to sell, you can't get out of your home, you might be a little upside down, or you want to buy but you may not qualify. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. First of all, Spring, should we explain what a lease option is a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Tell us what a lease option is, and then also maybe who would qualify for a lease option.
For sure. So again, lease option being the concept of rent to own, but for real estate, it's buying with, you're leasing the property with the intent to buy. You have a short defined time frame where you're going to be in the home without actually owning it, and then at the end qualify. That's the concept.
So who would a lease option work best for in today's market?
So there's quite a few people that right now, because of circumstances, don't qualify. There's always the traditional, they had a medical situation, some kind of emergency, or a marriage that broke apart. And at the same time, in this market right now, real estate driven reasons like a short sale or a foreclosure or even a loan modification, which people don't know damage their credit so much, where they won't qualify for a normal loan.
Okay.
So
tell us exactly how a lease option works. Like, what's the general, what they put down, do they agree upon a price, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, so there is no set rule per se, and that's why traditionally lease options in the past haven't been used so much. What would you guess the typical success rate is for a lease option?
I have no idea.
Okay, so when you don't, very small, would you say?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so when you don't have a plan, and that's really the gist of our program, when you have no plan, your success rate's about 1 out of 10 that it's going to work. And as a buyer or seller, that's doing you a disservice.
Right.
We actually are on the opposite side of the spectrum. We're on track to hit about a 90% success rate with all of our clients. We have dozens of clients. And one of the reasons why Spring brought us here is because of that reason, because she has clients, that will need alternatives. So as far as, again, those set rules, there are none per se, but we have some guidelines that we've set to kind of create an insurance that your home will either be bought or sold within the time frame that you need.
Okay, so let's walk this through as a buyer.
Sure.
So they would connect with you prior.
Yep.
You would look at their credit, look at the amount of money they have down, and then we would set a plan of how much they can afford, correct?
Right.
We would go find a home that's on the multiple listing service. We would negotiate a price with the seller, and then and some terms. Is that correct?
That's right. It's no different than a normal bank qualification process. We go in depth, and the only difference really is that we create a plan with an exact timestamp on it. So it may be 3 months, it may be 33 months, but we know exactly when they will qualify.
Okay.
And everything's based around that, including your negotiation.
Okay, so for the buyer, you're looking at their credit saying you need to fix X, Y, Z.
Yes.
And if you do that by this time frame, you'll be able to qualify for conventional financing and purchase this home. We
always work off of a worst case scenario. We have an option funds that are collected up front.
Okay.
And that's put into escrow, and it's basically when you close on the property, it's closing is really you just moving in. You haven't really purchased the property yet, but your option funds are released to the seller and to the agents, and those option funds go towards the purchase of your home in the future.
Okay.
So
perfect. So if you are in a predicament that you have short sold your home or you need had a divorce, or you just need some different options than the standard conventional financing, this is a great option for you. Russ and his team is fantastic. They'll look at where you're at and help you come up with a game plan that we can get you into a home in today's market and take advantage of the incredible buyer's market that it is, and give you some options to get your family settled and into that dream home. So call me, 801-745-0745, or Russ, and we will be happy to help you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks.